This was an exciting and busy week for us. We prepared and attended a street crafts market in Lisbon, completed a project that was on hold for too long, and still had time to eat some delicious food, take care of the garden, and just enjoy life in general.
I am Mariana and this is André. A couple of years ago, we moved to the countryside, adopted Bosch, opened our own wood workshop and started a brand. We bought a wooden cabin and have been working in many exciting projects that we would like to share with you.
Every morning we feed the chickens, give them fresh water and collect the eggs. We let them out at lunchtime while Bosch, our dog, stays at the workshop as they don't get along together. We also empty the compost bin almost every morning. We use this little bin on top of the counter and it fills up quite fast. We place the organic waste in this big box and top it off with some brown matter. In our case, we use wood chips from our workshop. While we are energetically completely off-grid, we do have grid water for the house. For the garden, we collect rainwater in this 1000-liter deposit that is connected to this tap in the middle of the garden. Although the water pressure is definitely not the best, it's enough to water all the growing beds. That morning, we rode our bikes to the workshop. It's only about 2 kilometers away and it's our best chance to let Bosch run as fast as he wants. At the workshop, we continued working on the pieces for the crafts market in Jardim da Estrela in Lisbon. We have been working for a while on wooden kitchen boards, soap dishes, vases, and some other pieces we will sell there. We make our own finishing wood wax to use on the workshop and to sell, so that morning I was preparing a new batch. There, I was melting the coconut oil and the carnauba wax. Once everything melted together and cooled down a bit, I added some drops of lavender essential oil, poured the mix into the cans and waited for it to become hard. Meanwhile, I glued the labels with the product information on the lids. We started making this wax because we couldn't find any local all-natural vegan wax. The finishing waxes usually contain petroleum-based products or beeswax, and although we are not vegan, we want our products to be as harmless as possible. Later that day, we collected some vegetables from the garden: Tuscany cabbage and some other cabbage types, kohlrabi, chard, and leek. We have been focusing in regenerating the soil of the land of our home, so we only started this garden roughly a year ago, but it has presented us with many delicious vegetables already. We can't wait for our fruit trees to grow. Summer is arriving, but this night was still cold and windy, so we decided to make a cozy soup with all the vegetables we collected. It's really satisfying preparing a meal with food grown by us. The pieces for the market were almost done, so that day I was working on a weaving project. We are building a piece of furniture with a drawer, and the front is made with the fabric I was weaving there. The weaving loom I was using is also made by us with reused wood from old furniture we collect from the trash. It was probably the first day that felt like summer this year, and we were loving to be outside, so we started a fire to make dinner. Some potatoes and sweet potatoes wrapped in foil, halloumi cheese, mushrooms, peppers, some salad from the garden, and a couple of beers. It was a really beautiful and peaceful evening. That morning I finished the weaving so we could finally assemble the drawer. The structure of this piece of furniture is made only with joints, but here we were nailing the panel that secures the tapestry in place. We finally wrapped this project and we were really satisfied with the result. This and other pieces we are working on will be displayed in an international crafts fair that we will talk about another day. The day before the market, we loaded the van with everything we needed, and apparently Boschk also wanted to help. Saturday morning we woke up quite early to drive to Lisbon. These days mornings are very misty and it's beautiful to see the fog slowly clear. We arrived in Lisbon and parked our van near Jardim da Estrela, and the weather was already pretty warm. Luckily, this garden has beautiful trees and plants that drastically improve the airless feeling of hot days in the city. We assembled our stall and displayed our work. Participating in markets is always a great experience. We meet other makers and connect with different people, which is usually not very easy for us where we live. The next day we went even a bit earlier so we could get a place with more shade, and this tree was perfect for it. We also decided to take this little nightstand with us to display it there. The weekend went by really fast, we met a lot of incredible people and had a very nice time there. Thank you all for watching and hope to see you soon.